This year, we're going to talk about the sounds of fire safety, okay? So we're going to watch a couple of videos and then we'll do some other stuff and then we'll go outside and look at the fire truck, okay?
You should keep in your mind. Beep, beep, beep. Smoke alarms keep you from harm. Beep, beep, beep. The sound when there's smoke, it's no joke. Beep, beep, beep.
Awake or asleep or counting sheep.
Break it down now. Beep, beep, beep. Hear the sound, get up, get down the stairs. Beep, beep, beep. Jump to your feet or better yet leap. Beep, beep, beep. Get out the door. Want to hear more? Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Let me hear you sing it. Beep, beep, beep. Let me hear you sing it. Oh. Beep, beep, beep. Let me hear you sing it. Beep, beep, beep. Let me hear you sing it.
So, I hope that all of you have at least 3 of these in your house. Mm-hmm. That's right. So, yeah. So, these make what sound do these make? Beep, beep, beep. So, what are you supposed to do if you hear these? Get out. Get out and stay out, right? All right, well, what if you forgot your phone? Do you have phones? No? What if it's your favorite thing? You forgot it. You go back and get it? No. No? That's right. That's right. We get a new one. What if it's your little brother or sister? Do you go back and get them? No. Well, so that's what we're for, right? So we have special equipment and gear that we wear so we can go in and save your brother and sister. Because if you go back in, then we have to get 2 people out, right? Okay. So we're going to get out and stay out. Has everybody heard one of these in their house before? Was it when Mom was cooking?
Whenever I was baking, my mom, a wire broke while we were cooking, and it set the whole house on fire, and we had like 3 of those things.
Oh no, well, it's good you had them though, right?
So I had to stay at a hotel for 3 weeks. I had a fire out in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to hold our stories till the end. So I heard some of you saying some good fire safety stuff early. It sounds like you guys paid attention the last couple times we've been here. We have fire safety every year, right? We come here every year and see you guys. So we try to do different things, but we always want to make sure we remember all the stuff we learned before. So we're going to get out and stay out, right? Does everybody remember about having a safe meeting place? Does everybody have a safe meeting place and their mom and dads know and they've talked about it? If you don't, that's your homework, okay? You have to... No, not in the basement. Outside.
Your safe meeting place, you want it to be outside, away from your house, because if your house is on fire, you don't want to be in the basement. You want to be outside, so whenever the fire truck gets there, we'll be able to see you, and you can tell us, hey, everybody's out of the house, or I don't know where my mom or dad is, or grandparents, whoever you stay with, or my brother or sister. You can let us know They're still inside.
Yeah? All right, we're going to save stories for later, okay? We'll tell stories in a little bit. All right, so we're going to get out and stay out. We're going to go to our safe meeting place. Does everybody know who we call? What do we call? What number do we call? 911, that's right. You guys don't even need this class. All right, so what if our clothes catch on fire? Do you guys remember what you're supposed to do? Stop, drop, and roll, right? Don't run, because that'll make the fire bigger. Okay? Because air gets in there, that's right. You guys are so smart. All right, so you guys want Mr. Adam to get in his gear so you can see it?
All right, so if you look at me right now, I'm in plain clothes, just like you all, right? What about whenever I put all of this gear on? Am I gonna look different? Yes. It's gonna be sweaty, because you know how much my gear weighs after I put all of this stuff on? Close. It weighs about 105 pounds. So if you watch me, I'm gonna slowly put all this stuff on so you can see all the steps. Because do I want my skin showing when I go in a fire? No. I want everything covered up. So we got special boots. I put on pants that protect me from the heat. Why do you think I have suspenders on my fire pants? To hold my pants up. You guys have done this before. No? Where does this go? Oh, for my head. It covers my ears, right? It looks like I have a beard, but it covers my ears, covers the back of my neck. And I put this real thick jacket on so I can see. I feel like a giant snowman also. So what does this big tank on my back do? Right. So I put this big air tank on my back and I buckle it up just like we should in the car, right? Whenever we get in the car, we buckle up, right? Where does this go? Oh, on my head? On my face, right? Because it's like I'm wearing safety glasses. Do you think I'm going to sound different when I put it on? That's called the fireman's work. Do I sound different? So all of my hair is covered, my ears are covered, the back of my neck is covered. And the fire helmet. That way, if there's something falls on my head, hopefully it'll protect me, right? What else is missing? What am I missing? My gloves. You can't go on a fire without gloves, right? Our hands will get burnt. Are our hands pretty important? Do we use those every day? What about now? So this right here, this is a hose that's connected to the tank on my back. When I put this in, I'll be breathing the air that's in the tank. What about now? Do I sound different? Do I look different? Am I scary looking? I shouldn't be. I'm the same person. I'm the same person that I was before. I just got all of this gear on that'll protect me. So if you see me coming in, if you see one of us coming in with our flashlights on, we'll be making a lot of noise. We want you to make a lot of noise. We want you to make a lot of noise so we can find you and bring you out of the house, right? Do what? Hit the wall, scream, bang on the floor, just so we can hear you, because whenever you're inside of a fire, it's really loud. You're going to have to make a lot of noise. You don't need to go hide from us. Sure, you can scream as loud as you can. Never hide. You never want to hide from us, because we're here to help you. We want to help you. We want to keep you safe, and we want to get you outside of the house.
And if you're in a building that has an elevator,
Don't go down the elevator. Always go down the stairs. Because the elevator might be bad. So who wants a fist bump before I take all this stuff off? All right, everybody get up. Stand up. Don't run. I'll walk down. Fist bump. Bump. Bump, bump, bump. Bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. Chicken wing. Fist bump. Fist bump. Air bump. Boom. Oh, he works out. Boom. Good job, buddy. Look at him. Fist bump. Good job. You want fist bump, big guy? Rock on. Bussin'. Fist bump. Boom. There we go. So I'm going to take all of this stuff off. And as you see, I'm the same person. I have no skin showing. Everything's covered. Except for, whoa, what happened over there? So, except for my face. Exactly. That's why I have this little hose. Whenever it's connected, there is no skin showing whatsoever. If I had a taco, I could eat a taco right now. See it? Well, it keeps beeping, so if I get hurt in a fire, if I stay still, okay, so if I stay super still and I don't move, it'll start beeping to let people around me, let my other firefighters know Adam might have got hurt or Adam can't move. So it takes about 30 seconds. So if I stay super still, but then whenever it starts beeping, if I wiggle, see, hear it? It gets real loud, and it lets everybody around us know. See? But that's in case I get hurt, in case I get stuck or my leg gets stuck or something, right? Exactly. It's got to be really loud. All right, so who wants to go see the fire truck? All right.
Who is this, guys? Sparky.
Sparky, the firehouse mascot.
All right. Sparky wants us to remember the sounds of fire safety this year, and that is what?
Beep, beep,
Beep, beep, beep.
beep,
Right. All right, so what we're all out here for is look at the fire truck, right? Yes. So the fire truck is just like a really big toolbox.
In a house.
We have to have lots of tools because we do lots of different jobs. So we're not just firefighters, you may or may not know. We also, we're EMTs and paramedics, so we help sick people. We go to car accidents or any other kind of accidents people have, we help with that. So we have all kinds of tools to do lots of different jobs, and so we need a really big toolbox to carry them around.
No wonder I see fire trucks And then police calls everywhere.
Yeah? Well, because we work together.
I see it all the time.
They were here. They just left, actually. So we are firefighters. That's our #1 job. So we have lots of fire hose to put fires out. We also have a lot of water on here. So the inside of the truck is just a big water tank. So, so we carry some around with us. We will when we get around to the other side. So you want to show them our secret?
Top secret squirrel department. This is why it's so important to pay attention in school, because we have to go to school just like you all do. And if we don't pay attention in school, we will not know how to use all of these gauges, these knobs, and lights. This is what makes a fire truck squirt water. That is, that's the star of life. So it's very important. So we have fire hose up top that we can pull off the top and take it inside of a house or wherever we need it to put out the fire. And if we slowly come this way,
Not yet. Not yet.
we'll
Let's
turn
follow
on the
Miss
lights
Shadow.
whenever we go all the way back around, whenever we're done. How's that sound? So, as firefighter April was saying, we have a lot of compartments. We have extra fire hose. This is so we can connect to the fire hydrant. Like the fire hydrant that's in the grass at the end of the parking lot. We have to be able to put water inside of the fire truck. So we use these big hoses to put the water in.
Because you have to run all the way back where the fire is.
So we can run all the way back. So what's this big thing?
It's an axe.
An axe.
So you can break
It's-
down the door. It's a fire axe.
It's a fire axe, and it's a fire axe and what we call a Halligan tool, or Halligan bar. So sometimes if the door is locked or we can't get in, and we can use this right here and we can chop a hole in it, or if we have to get the siding off of a house or something, we can use these big heavy tools and get those areas open for us. So if we slowly, so back here we have a small toolbox because we have to work on things too, don't we? So we have a big fan in case you burn something. Whose parents have ever burnt something cooking and it smells really, really, really bad? I know I have. So sometimes if it gets so bad, people have to call the fire department to come, and we set up this fan, and it's a big, big, powerful fan, and it blows all the smoke, all the burnt food out of the house. So if we come around to the back side of the fire truck, we can see some other stuff. So on the back side of the fire truck, if you look way up on top, we have, underneath that black tarp, we have tons of fire hose, several hundred feet of fire hose that we can pull off. And if we need to take it to the fire hydrant, we can hook to the fire hydrant. Or if we have like the hydrant down here in the bottom of the lot, or if we have to use one of the other hoses so we can go inside of a house. If you have a big, big house, we're going to have a lot of fire hose, right, to get inside?
What's inside that?
Inside that, just some more tools we carry. But this big square thing right here, this goes to inside of our truck where our water tank is. Sometimes we go to an area that we can't hook to a fire hydrant. So we set up this big square thing. It looks just like a swimming pool. And then we can open this right here, and we can dump all of our water inside of it in that swimming pool for someone else, and so they can put out a fire. How do we get up there? We just climb up very carefully because we have to be safe too, right?
Because if you fall, you might bust your
if we fall, we could get hurt. We don't want to get hurt trying to help you.
Or you can get that. Or you can get that.
It's a backup camera because sometimes if you're standing right here, whenever whoever's driving, you think they could see you? No.
Because sometimes you have to stand at the back.
You can't even look back because there's no window.
Right. So if everybody slowly come around to this side. So what do we have in this compartment?
Air tanks.
These are fire hydrants. Hang on. Take one big step back a little bit. That way I can move. Okay, that's good. Thank you. That way we don't trip or fall. And that way we keep our germs to ourselves. So we have fire extinguishers too, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes if the fire is not very big, we don't need to bring all this water, all this fire hose off and stuff. So we can bring a little fire extinguisher. Like if you have a fire in your chimney, we can use one of these fire extinguishers and put out the fire in your chimney without getting water all over your house.
That's the biggest fire hydrant I've seen.
That is a pretty big fire extinguisher. It's got about 2.5 gallons of water in it with compressed air. So what's this thing? A big saw. So if you think about it, if you look to your at the doors, some doors are metal, right?
Yeah.
So if we can't use an axe to get into it, we can use this big saw here, and we can cut a hole into the door so we can go in and put the fire out. You know what? These are just extra blades. So here's the blade. Oh boy, look at that! Look at that Lamborghini Sapphire Blue. It's very close. It looks like a record, don't it? This is how we used to listen to music whenever we were your age. Did you know that? But this edge right here, this right here is very sharp, and whenever it's spinning very fast, it'll cut a hole in stuff.
Looks like a donut.
So, what's this big silver thing up here? Boom, nailed it. Good job. So sometimes we have to climb up to the second floor, or we have to climb on the roof, right?
Because sometimes you can't get up the stairs because they're broken.
Exactly. So we can set this ladder up, and we can climb up from the outside, come in. Firemen are superheroes, right? We just don't have a cape. So coming down very slowly. We have another chainsaw in case we have storms around here, thunderstorms. So has anybody ever seen a tree fall down? So sometimes a tree will fall down on a house or on something, on a vehicle, and we can use this kind of chainsaw to cut the tree off, to get the tree off the house or to get the tree off the vehicle.
That's a generator.
And that
Like
nailed
whenever
it.
the power goes off, you turn that on.
Use a generator. So what's up on this side of the truck? We looked at it on the other side. Water hose, right? So that way we can, whichever way we park, we can pull the fire hose off one side or the other. And all of this right here, this is where the water goes. This is how we hook up to a fire hydrant. The yellow hose that's on the other side, we hook to this, and then we hook to the fire hydrant. So how do we get to the fire? Where do you think we'd ride at? In here. Blue's Clues. I see a clue.
There's a door.
Gotta open the door.
Whoa.
So, hang on. Take a little small step backwards.
I can.
So you've seen me get dressed inside, right? So whenever we get a call and we're at the station, we put all of our gear on. Remember that big air tank that's on my back? If you look right here, it's built into our seat.
There's two extra.
That way, whenever we get in, we can put it on. Then what's the next thing we do whenever we get into a car? Our seat belt, right? Everybody should be wearing their seat belt.
Or you might crash and you might go swinging.
So sometimes you have to remind parents. Sometimes we just say, hey, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, we need to put our seatbelt on.
My dad forgets. What's this?
Well, you're gonna have to remind him. That's where our exhaust goes. That's whenever, that's our, These wheels, these are 22s, and we keep them clean. There's wheels bigger than these. So, who's ever heard the lights or heard the siren going down the road?
Not me.
So in here, this is where it all happens. This is where the magic happens.
Turn the sirens on.
So whose parents, whenever you hear sirens and see lights, whose parents does not get out of the way?
My parents.
Your parents. So you need to tell them, move to the right. Say, Mom or Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, let's move to the right. Because the ambulance, fire truck, or police car, they may be going, you got to get out of the way. They may be going to help somebody. So we got to get there safe, right? We got to get there fast. Fast and efficient. Life safety, property conservation.
If there's a red light,
So-
they can go to the red light. How old are you?
So I'm about 27.
How long have you been working?
My dad's
Man,
39.
a long time. I was born before Google was invented, if you believe that.
My
So-
mom is older than you.
I am older than Google.
We go into the truck.
I'm older than Google. Look it up.
Google's older than
So what is
like 20 years old.
what does the smoke alarm say?
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay. So what do we do whenever we hear the smoke alarm?
Go out quickly.
We stop what we're doing. We go out. We go to our what? Safe meeting place. Do we go back in? No, we never go back in. This right here is about $500,000. I'll sell it to you for about $250.
Okay.
But you stay outside. You don't go back in. What number do we call? 911. If you don't have a phone, you can. If you live close enough, you can use your parents' phone, or if you live close enough, you can go to a neighbor's house and say, "Hey, I need you to call 911 for me so I can get the fire trucks here."
What if phones weren't invented?
Well, phones are invented now. Back then, we just pulled the game wheel system.
What's a game wheel system?
That's just no fire alarm we used to use. So who likes stickers?
Me!
All right, in a single file line without pushing. Just hang on right here. What's right here? I ain't even told y'all where they are yet. It's a secret. So, oh, you see the stickers? Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna everybody's gonna single file. We're gonna get a sticker, and we're gonna go back around to the other side of the fire truck where everybody started at, and I'll turn on the lights for you and let you see the lights.
What about the sirens?
Well, I might blow the horn. It just depends.